Woo, my teeth hurt. But went to the dentist.
Yup Mouth TV. Yada da. Yup Mouth TV. Yada da.
Yada da boy. It's your host with the most, Coolado Smoke, Yuck Mouth in the building. Tap in, play a log in. Smoke a lot radio, we going all in. Another episode, man. You know what I mean? This is the part 2 interview with Chris the Glove Taylor. You know what I mean? You know, legendary producer in the game, legendary DJ in the game, man. Man, speaking of DJ, bro, just to kick it off, man. I didn't know that you was on Breaking with Ice-T. What did you do on Breaking, man? That's one of my favorite movies, bro.
So you saw the movie, right?
Of course, Breaking 1 and 2. Electric Boogaloo, the whole thing.
So where did they used to go to do the dances? They had a little spot.
The Electron, right? The Electron, right? Radiotron, right? Radiotron. I knew it was a Tron. Yeah, the Radiotron.
Yep. So the Radiotron was the nightclub that I DJ'd at.
Oh, in real life at that time.
Yeah, and in the movie. So every time they went to the movie, when you see Ice-T, I'm DJing.
Right in the back when Ice-T rap, when Ice-T rapping.
Ain't in the back.
You right there in the back.
I'm not in the back.
Oh, okay.
I'm in the front. He's my rapper. You gotta remember, bro, it's my rapper. I'm not his DJ, he's my rapper.
Right.
We both
That's
on the stage like that.
That's how I used to be, man. The DJ and the rapper, not just the rapper. You know what I mean? The DJ was the one
guy
that made
behind him.
the hype man.
Hey, look, trip this. I'm gonna tell you a secret about the DJ. All elements of hip hop evolved from the DJ. I'm gonna explain. First off, graffiti and all that to the side. B-boy, break dance. It all starts with the break. Who plays the break?
The DJ.
So therefore, if there's no break, there's no break dancer, right?
Absolutely.
So therefore, then DJs are MCs. But a guy comes by that don't own the microphone, didn't drive the car, bring the gear, bring the equipment, set it up, DJ. He want to use the microphone and rock the crowd. Nigga, I'm rocking my crowd.
Right, the DJ was the MC. The DJ had
the rapper created a career out of the DJ's bag. You get it?
Right, because MC, like to be a DJ, you had to be like a real, you had to get the party started. You had to talk on the mic. You had to get the crowd hype. You know what I mean? It wasn't just playing records. You had to be a personality. You had to talk that shit and pop your shit. So that's what the rapper would do, right?
Right, and that rapper took that bag right out the fucking DJ's bag. Like, give me the and took the mic out his hand. How about that?
Took the mic out the DJ hand. That's crazy, man. Back in the day, the DJ would have to give you the mic.
Right. It's the whole career, bro. Now imagine this. Forget the rapper. Imagine if the DJ was the star. I produce music, write, play keyboards, rap, sing. You see what I'm saying? I'm a DJ. I do all that.
Right.
This guy's a rapper. No offense to any art, but he's a rapper. And he's bigger than me. And that's how it happened.
And look, the chat just said that's why it was called Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince. It wasn't called the Fresh Prince and Jazzy Jeff.
How about Chris the Glove Taylor and David Storrs featuring Ice-T?
Oh, wow.
Reckless is my song. That's my first single. I'm about to drop the album 42 years later. I'm putting out the album.
And that's when you did the electric type of beat, electro type of okay, switched it up to the, you know what I mean, type of rock and roll punk type of vibe. Because Ice-T was
the
already on
visual.
that. The cop killer type of thing he had going down with his band. What was Ice-T band? He still got the band. Bounty Killer, what
Body
they call
count. Body
Body
count.
Count. Right. I knew it was Body something. Body
Shout
Count,
out to
man.
Ernie and them cats. Them is my guys. They grew up in my neighborhood. All that. All that.
Okay.
All that's my neighborhood.
Was you influenced by that, or they were influenced by you?
Yeah,
you know I'm gonna ask you questions.
Yeah, that's so being 63 and having a platinum plaque in 1984 before niggas was out of high school, that's big rappers and shit now. They didn't even know. They was all wanting to get gold records and shit. How old was you in 84?
So 85, I was like 12, 86. Yeah,
Right.
11.
11. When you was 11.
Big boy.
I'm walking around with this shit.
Come on, bro. That's huge.
This one is Breaking.
Oh,
right?
yeah, that's a Breaking.
Right. Because I
Which
produced.
song was Reckless? Which song was Reckless? I know
Every
the song,
time
but remind me.
They called it Combat in the movie. So Reckless was in the movie 3 times, bro.
Every time they danced against each other.
Every time they was in that Radiotron and they battled,
Right.
Reckless.
Ah, the main theme.
That beat. The whole shit. And then I had done the music for all the trailers and shit. That's how I started. They hired me to make the music for the trailer, for the commercials.
Okay.
Right? And then, so I did that. And then they liked it. They said, can you do some of the scenes in the movie? I said, perfect. So they gave me some more money. I did that. Then on the last day, they had this whole soundtrack done. They hit me up. Can you make one of those talking records? We got this whole soundtrack and we don't got no talk record. That's what they called rap in 83.
Right.
When you was 10. So
Oof.
I said, yeah. And I called the only rapper I knew. Now remember this. I DJ at a hip hop club. I know one rapper.
It's because it was all breakdancers. Everybody was spinning on their head and spinning on their fucking back. That's why that shit.
I used to have that shit so on lock. It was only him and Ray Mack, and that was his boy. Like no rappers.
No rappers.
It was me, so I locked it down too. I said no DJs. It used to be the Shake City crew. I was like no DJs, just me. And then I would bring Egyptian Lover, because I used to DJ at the Playpen.
Egyptian Lover, Tiny T, like they wasn't around.
Yeah, but they wasn't part of radio like that. So watch this. I was with Uncle Jam's Army, and I used to DJ at a club called the Playpen on Crenshaw and Stocker on the corner. So you know Crenshaw and Stocker. Nigga, I DJ'd on the corner.
That's
nigga.
right there,
like,
at the bottom. That's the bottom of the Baldwin Hills.
This 1983, okay? Wow. Ain't none of these rappers even really born yet.
Was the liquor bank still there?
Hell yeah. The liquor bank was there, and it was a cafeteria there called Clifton's. Big ass cafe. So
yeah,
we used to do that. We used to take over Clifton's and had this nightclub. So I used to DJ there with Egypt. We actually just used to battle. We used to have this thing where I play a record, I turn around, this nigga playing a record. I turn around, he turn around, I'm playing a record. It was like a two-headed DJ. That's how me and him DJ.
Egypt is not Egyptian Lover?
Yeah, that's Egyptian Lover.
Okay,
but this is like, so this is at the same, right, but we ain't made no records yet.
Okay.
Right, we ain't made none of that shit yet. We just DJing, rocking big parties, 1,000 kids. So the reason the music was so popping is because niggas could basically fuck on the dance floor. It was called the freak. The faster the music, the better the hump. So niggas, that's why the music was, it wasn't because niggas was on some bull. It was, everything in the club is sex related. That shit took off because niggas could dry hump on stage and shit. And it was crazy. So then I used to take him to radio because I didn't start at radio till midnight. So I'd be like, come on, man, let's go over here. And I played from midnight to 5. And that's how that whole hip hop shit, that's how. So we did a guy named Tapa Carew saw us and made a documentary called Breaking and Entering in 1983. And then the cats made the movie Breaking in 84 and Breaking 2. Like I was in 2 movies before most niggas was old enough to watch them that I fucked with.
Talk your shit. Pop your
I
whip,
got
man.
to
Pop
because
your
niggas
collar,
must have
man.
forgot or something, bro. They talk
Yeah,
shit
man.
and they
Oh,
you forgot.
you gotta refresh their mind, man. I didn't know. I just read the Discovery. I'm like, God damn, man, that's my favorite movie. Breaking. You know,
Man, I love you, man.
The two favorite parts, man. It's two parts. Turbo was the dopest nigga. The part with the broomstick, and then the part with the nigga walking on. You got the best of me, nigga walking on the
Yeah, he
wall.
get on the
And all
ceiling.
over the ceiling. Oh, who that motherfucking
You
beat?
saw
Oh,
both movies. You just named 2 movies.
yes, both of them. I'm giving you the key parts that I love. Them two parts with Turbo, man. That one with the broom, he moonwalking in front of the liquor store, and that one with that nigga walking on the wall and shit going crazy, then on the ceiling and shit. Oh man, I could
That's
watch
so
that
dope
all
that
day
you
back to
recall
back.
that. Yeah. That's my
Did
heart,
you?
my dude.
Come on, man. You got legendary movies under your belt, man. That made hip hop, bro. Between B Street, Breaking 1 and Breaking 2, man. I learned how to break dance. Like literally.
Yeah.
And then from the break dancing, comes rapping. You know what I mean?
Oh,
But it's
yeah.
all the 4 elements of hip hop,
Yeah.
graffiti,
They lead to the
DJing,
other and you find your
break
way.
dancing, and MCing. You feel me?
Yep.
So I know how to draw, you know what I mean? So I know how to do all the graffiti. I'm a cartoonist. I know how to dance. I know how to play instruments and all that shit. The last element was the rap. And I got the rap when all the rappers came out. You know what I mean?
Nigga, you nailed it. And it's funny how the growth. Most hip hoppers are hip hoppers. They do all of it.
Right.
Like rappers, they DJ. A lot of the rappers are DJs now. Don't believe, a lot of cats don't tell you. Like King T, nigga, King T was the hottest DJ in Texas. They called him DJ Tricky T. He was 15. 15
Nah. So
and
King
16.
King T started off as a DJ?
As a DJ.
Wow.
People don't know that. It's a lot of that.
Man, you
Dr.
give me
Dre
a
was a
history
DJ.
lesson, bro.
Dr. Dre was a DJ. He wasn't no rapper or no producer. He was a DJ. Dr. Dre told me a story. I just went and saw him when I got back involved with them, maybe 2017. I went back over there and started fucking with my boy because I just love him. He told me a story. I never knew this. Dre came and caught the bus to see me at radio in the 80s.
You lying.
He said, I came to see you DJ. I said, you lying. That's what I said.
You lying.
I said, you lying, nigga. Hey, look, radio was such an important thing. So I was not just a DJ, I was a Billboard reporting DJ. That means that all the record companies was sucking my dick. Everybody wanted me to have their records because I used to tell Billboard what was hot. There was only 2 DJs in every city that made this chart that everybody go crazy on now. I even got shit like this. I don't know if you can read it. I was the first person to ever play this record, ever.
Oh, wow. I mean, you got classic plaque, bro. Big shit.
Box. Yeah. Like so I bring all that
noise. All the noise,
yeah.
beatbox.
Yeah. They love me for that. Topper Carew, the one I was telling you about that did the breaking and entering, he got a building at Fordham with his name on it. He's an instructor. He saw my boy, Super AJ, Alex, who was the founder of that club. He went to Alex in tears and gave him a big ass hug for our documentary. He said, your kids got me this building. Because, he went on to do Martin and all that shit.
Oh, wow.
He started with us. We was his first shit.
Wow.
Yeah, man, we had fun, man. Like, okay, one more. You heard the term Slauson and Crenshaw?
Yes, man. Salute to Nipsey Hussle, man. He definitely coined that.
Yeah, no. The reason Corrupt started talking about Slauson.
Oh yeah, Corrupt too. Crenshaw and Slauson. Corrupt, the first one to say he be on and stranded on death row. You think you bossing? Why don't you meet me on the door with Crenshaw and Slauson?
Because I live off of Slauson, bro. I live on a block off of Slauson.
That's Slauson. That's why I said Crenshaw and Slauson. Wow. On your beat. On death row. On your beat.
Coming around, right. They started hanging with the 60s. They liked it. Like, if I hadn't fucked with them niggas. So, look, Compton was supported by Ladera Heights. Okay, Ladera Heights is where all the rich niggas was at. Compton didn't have that. But they got supported by all these niggas over here. We didn't even never go to Compton, but we played their records. We pumped them dudes up. We stood up for the city. The whole LA stood up for Compton. Compton got on the map because we got behind them and they was hot. But that's a city. LA is a funny place, man. But if, like Nip, if you get a section, that's yours. Dre and them on Compton, Snoop on Long Beach, Nipsey on Slauson and Crenshaw. You even said it. Even though Corrupt
Right.
started it. You know what I mean?
Fact.
Just because you started it don't mean you know what I mean? He didn't live there. That was the thing.
Right.
Now, we
Right.
live here. I'm on 64th Street, my nigga. What you think I rep? I mean,
Man.
for real. And it ain't because I live here. They'll shoot me if I don't.
Right. Right.
That's called neighborhood.
Right. But look,
I rep.
you Rich
Yeah, go
Rollin'. You in the overhills, man. Rich Rollin'.
You
know what I
already
mean?
know I'm over hills, nigga. What?
You ain't on the avenues, nigga. I know where you at.
How you? This nigga said you over hills. You even caught the set. You dope, bro. You from LA,
Come on.
bro. You Oakland, LA.
Well, off top, you know I know the politics. You know the 60s was the first one that just welcomed me with open arms, man. Like when I first moved out here, man. Salute
That's
to
right.
motherfucking CJ Mack, you know,
Yes.
Pop LQ, Big D, you know
Now,
what I mean?
CJ was 40s, I believe. He was all blue though.
But yeah,
CJ
he
was an
represented
ambassador, my nigga. He could go anywhere.
my nigga King Lou. Rest in peace to King Lou.
King Lou.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, and shit. Whatchamacallit, man. My
Raw.
other nigga out there. Who? Oh,
Raw.
Gonzo, definitely.
You know, Cowboy.
But Keita Rock. When
Oh,
Keita
yeah,
Rock was
Keita
out.
Rock.
Yeah, I'm talking about them guys, man.
Yeah,
Free
my
the
nigga,
guys,
you are
man.
on it now. I was
Yeah,
talking about
free the
Keita Rock
guys, man.
yesterday, nigga.
Yeah,
Keita
you see, I
Rock.
talking
Wow.
about King Lou and Keita Rock, nigga. They're the guys, man. Let's talk about that real shit, man.
Speaking of that real shit, man, my family members
Big
are
U
getting
was
at
in
it,
jail.
man.
So, yeah, Big U was in jail. Then
Yeah,
you had
Drum's
Tiny
in jail
Hump
right
out there.
now.
Was it Tiny Hump or Little Hump? Which one? Yeah, the other hump out there. Yeah, it was popping, bro. I was all through that motherfucker, all through the over here.
Yeah, I seen you in my neighborhood back in them days, nigga. Come on. When we did in the 90s, you was here. We did gin and juice at my house. That's Overhill. You was around.
I moved out here in '96, and then
Oh,
I
but
was
you
up
wasn't
there,
around
and I was
yet.
up there in Baldwin Hills with Layla and them. They was at Ice Cube crib, but he filmed Today Is a Good Day.
They live 3/4 of a mile from me, straight down 64th, nigga.
And they was in the Dons. They called the Baldwin Hills the Dons.
Yeah,
'cause
that's
all the
part of
streets
it.
called
So
the
like
Dons.
you got the Dons, you got Windsor Hills, you got Baldwin Vista, all that shit's over there on La Brea, all of them.
All of them, period. And then you go right down that hill, man, and you at Stocker and Crenshaw at the liquor bank.
Motherfucker, right.
Bingo.
Nigga. But I mean, so much. But my boys, man, Daz and Snoop is having an issue right now.
Oh man, you know what? That's family business because I done seen this movie before, and they come
I
right
know.
together like butt cheeks and get to the paper. So you know, let
They
the
need to
family go what
hug
they
and
go
kiss,
through.
bro. They need to hug and kiss and move on.
They always do that. Like when the
And
last
everybody
time?
outside, yeah. Don't take a side.
Do not, do not, because these niggas gonna be cool as fuck tomorrow. You're gonna look stupid. So do not choose a side. Daz and Snoop go through this shit like every 2 years, and then they get back again to the paper. 2 years, they get into some bullshit, then they get back. Like it is what it is, my nigga. That's family. You know what I mean? Blood is thicker than water. Yeah.
Them is my baby brothers, nigga.
It's bigger than rap. But look, speaking of Dash, right? I'm glad that was a perfect alley-oop to this next topic, right? I just did a show with Dash and Corrupt in Thunder Valley up there by Sacramento and shit at the casino, man. We killed that motherfucker, right? I'm chilling with Dash smoking outside, right? And he's like, yuck, man, listen to my new album, right? He said, I'm gonna give you the game, man. He said, I did this whole shit with AI, my nigga. I ain't produced a beat, I ain't sing a hook or nothing. I just rapped on this motherfucker. Yuck, check it out. And he playing this shit, right? It sound live, man. It got bitches on there sound like Erykah Badu singing like soulful hooks and shit. And he said, yeah, I did it on the app, man. The whoop whoop. I ain't gonna put the game out there, but hey, I did it on this app, my nigga. Try it out. And I'm like, and in the back of my head, I'm like, yeah, that's cool for like a Atlanta nigga or something, but you dance. I don't hear that G-funk in it. I don't hear that soul. You could, it's
There you
soulless.
go.
It was soulless, my nigga. Like it sounded cool. It's
Yeah.
melodic, but it was soulless, man. I'm like, I'm not doing it.
See.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah. So you know that's funny. That's how
AI, man. AI taking
Watch
over,
this.
man.
So yeah, you old enough to have recorded in the studio with tape. 5 on it was put on tape. So look,
Yeah, we had 2-inch
that's
reels, man. You had to carry them big ass boxes around. Every time you fuck up, you had to cut off the tape and then glue it back. Like, yeah, nigga, you could fuck up.
That's
the
what I
bar.
did.
That's when a nigga had to know his verse all the way through. It wasn't no punch ins, nigga.
No, but see, the real niggas could punch on that system. That was me and Dre. We could punch.
Yeah, but
you would never hear it. Nah, that's splicing. That's a different move, which I'm a master too. That's how I used to make my records. Look, Snoop Dogg's album was in my. I spliced that album when we completed it on 1/2-inch tape. I got the master in my hand with a razor blade, my nigga. Me. I could have fucked that nigga's career up and just sliced the whole shit up and left.
Oh nah, man. Come on, man.
No career. But you know what I'm saying? No, that shit passed through my fingertips like the spear of destiny. Like somebody had to stab Jesus for the blood to flow to the earth. I was the motherfucker holding the spear, dog. Literally, bro. I had this career in my hands for a moment. And I had Suge Knight and Jimmy Iovine on either side of me in this same moment. And they were like, man, can't you go any faster, bro? Can't you? I said, hey, I stood up. They was like, oh, hold up. I said, you can do it. Suge was like, no. They left, my nigga.
Oh, they don't know.
They knew to leave me alone.
They don't know you stand tall like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, man. You stood up.
I was gonna walk out.
Huh?
Right. I was gonna walk out like, nigga, hey, you can do it, Suge. I'm gonna just go. Y'all gonna rush me? I'm an artist, bro. Don't fucking Y'all don't even belong here. I even said that. I used to say shit, nigga, it's because of the Lord that I am breathing. Because I would say, I think that's why I had my place with Drake, because I would say what I felt. I didn't sugarcoat it either. And they used to say I was the real dude over there or whatever. But, you know, it was always with love. But, dude, I watched so many yes men and, I want to say, culo kissers. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude. So, to me, soulless music is existing in that other area because ain't nobody up there saying, nah, man.
It's not just AI with the soulless. It's this repetitive shit that they doing right now. Now, the game is, you know, what I noticed, the people who are doing soulful music, that's the ones they consider the greats. And it's just the shit that we used to do. So Kendrick is doing real soulful music, real, you know what I mean? Real shit.
But he's soulful, like you.
He's from our lineage, you know what I mean? So he's making real soulful music. So, but look, that frequency that he's on, soul, you know what I mean? Touch your soul, all that shit, the rap shit he on. Now he's the top nigga because he's still doing it like how we did it in the 90s, my nigga. These other niggas, Microwave, Fruity Loop, they all sound the same. And they got the robot, like sounding like the robot shit with the auto-tune. So it just sounds.
Yeah, bro, that's what the kids like.
Right, the little robot sound and shit, right? Transformers and shit, more than meets the eye. Like, come on, man. You gotta have some shit that touch your soul. So it ain't just the AI. It's a lot of these youngsters just putting a trace, you know what I mean? Remember we used to trace, you know what I mean? Before you learned how to draw, you put the clear paper over and you trace the Mickey Mouse. Niggas is tracing the Mickey Mouse.
That's a cold statement right there, nigga. I might have to take that bar, nigga.
Yeah, they tracing the Mickey Mouse, my nigga.
They putting the trace, nigga. Niggas, hey, look, niggas trace my beats, nigga.
Oh, off top. Off top.
Man, I wrote that down, man. I'm gonna say, niggas trace my beats like Yuck Mouth said. I'm gonna put you in there, nigga. Fuck it. That's how. Let me tell you what I do. So I rap, nigga, for real, right? So what I do, I'm like everybody else. I'll snatch a bar here or there from someone, but I say the nigga name, or I put them in the writer's credits.
Right.
They get their percentage. I said your bar, you gonna get. I switched shit, but you wrote that, so you get a part.
Hey man, just shout it out, man. Just use it, man. You know what I mean? We always spit game and soak up game like a sponge, man. That's what the game is about, man. You learn something new every day, especially these slick ass words we be talking about in California. You feel me?
Nigga,
Oh,
especially you, nigga. You got new slang daily. And
right,
you ain't even gotta be in the town. The town is in you. The pimps is in
right,
you. The slang is
right,
in you and in E40, and y'all niggas just got it.
yeah, right. Shout out to
Like
Fonz,
niggas say
man.
five on it, nigga. That's that you gonna get in the fucking Library of Congress. Listen to me. Because of this five on it, it's cultural. You'll be in the Library of Congress with me. I'm in there because of this one.
Woo! Talk your shit. That chronic. We gotta get to that chronic too. Another honor you. We're about to get to that chronic, man. I gotta get the insights of the studio, how the studio sessions was, man. You know what I mean?
I
With
got
you,
you. Yeah,
because
yeah.
Dad said
I
some shit,
got you.
right? Let's talk about the creation of the Chronic album. Now, Dad's threw a little, you know what I mean, threw some breadcrumbs out there. He said on the Tupac beat, Ambitions of a Rider, he said the drum pattern came from the Pee Wee Herman shit. Boom, 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 boom,
You can
boom,
hear
boom.
that.
You hear it? Boom, boom, boom,
You hear that.
boom, boom. You hear that? And I think, damn, that is Pee Wee Herman. You feel me? Then he said they put the shit on it, put the splash on it, then gave it to Pac. That was the first song he recorded when he got out of jail. So let's take it back to the Chronic, though. You know what I mean? That was, just how Daz gave that insight. What made you
So
come up with that? Go ahead. Just talk your shit. My bad.
okay, no. Ask the question.
I want to know, you got producers like you got Dash, you got DJ Quick in that bitch. You know what I mean? You got Dre in that motherfucker. What made you come with the style of music? Because, the Let Me Ride, it's real smooth, it's real G-Funk. You came with that aggressive, like what made you come with a different angle, like on some real gangster shit? That's stranded on Death Row is some whole other shit. Now it don't
Yeah,
sound like
right.
Let Me Ride, my nigga. Like you didn't do the George Clinton shit. Like they was on some real you like fuck
Hey,
that.
yeah, you're right. So, okay, so I'm gonna break it down. So the
Mhm.
reason we got on the George Clinton shit, literally, okay, so watch this. Dr. Dre is in NWA. They
Mhm.
just dropped Niggas for Life, the second album, #1, million sales off the top, 2 million overall or whatever. He cracking. Cube leaves. Actually, before that album dropped, Cube left because they dissed him on the album, blah, blah, blah. But all that's happening in the same summer, okay? 89, I think, 88, 89, 89. So I meet Dre in 89. Right after No More Lies went platinum. That's when I met Dre. Something in My Heart and No More Lies, right? I met him right after that. That was
Shout out
LA
to my
Dre.
nigga Laylaw. Shout out to
That was
Laylaw. Rest in
not,
peace.
that was LA Dre.
Oh, Laylaw didn't write those? I thought he wrote something. I
No,
thought he wrote the lyrics.
Laylaw was involved. Laylaw was involved with a lot of shit. He could have written lyrics.
Nah,
I
he
know
wrote.
who was playing.
He
I
wrote
know who did that music though, because I was
not the
there.
music. He wrote the lyrics, not the music. He wrote her lyrics for It's Something in My Heart. Yeah, he get credit
Possibly.
on that. Yeah, yeah. Laylaw
I
wrote that.
believe that could be true. But I know that being in the studio, Micheline really write her own shit, and they just kind of get it. If you get my
Right,
drift, like
right.
they help, but they got the pen on the contract and got the power to. Like my name don't exist, so I'm gonna go to that. So now I contest anything that anybody says when they say they produced to the rolling, bro. It's just with an asterisk, bro. If it happened in 1990, from 1980 to 2000, it's an asterisk, just like that one championship. Because niggas was lying, lots of them, and stealing beats. Man, I worked with, bro. There was a song called, you ever heard Automatic by the Pointer Sisters?
Automatic.
Look up, we
Oh,
gonna move me. Something.
yeah.
Okay, so I was in the sessions on that, bro. They hired
Hold
me to do
on,
scratching and shit. Watch this. I worked with Richard Perry, right?
That expression, nigga.
Richard Perry was the producer, right? Let me tell you how long Richard Perry was in the studio. Count to 30. And
That
that
long.
nigga left. That's how long they did that whole shit. He was never there. My boy was the engineer, was Norman Whitfield Jr., rest in peace. And he the one who had called me. I used to hang with Norm. And then I met his dad many years later, but Norman Whitfield Jr., son of a legend, he did some things. But anyway, that's how far back I go. I done seen this shit. Bro, I used to work at Sun. I was in a group with Benny Medina and Kerry Gordy called the Motor City
Benny
Crew.
Medina had a fucking group?
Called the Motor City Crew. I was the DJ. Nigga, let me say that again. I was in a group with Benny Medina and Kerry Gordy called the Motor City Crew in 1983.
So is that Berry Gordy's like sister or wife? Who's that?
Anybody named Gordy, that's a boy, is his son.
Oh, my bad. I said Carrie. I thought it was a girl. My bad. Like
that's okay.
Son.
Kerry, he used to go by Kerry Ashby because he was out of wedlock, but then Gordy got kicked on his ass. He got to be Gordy. He was one of them. Okay. Like Rockwell. Him and Rockwell are brothers.
Okay, my bad, bro. My bad, man.
No bad. This is knowledge based, bro.
I'm learning.
No such thing as a bad question or a dumb statement. It's just uninformed. That's it.
Thank you. I was uninformed. You're blessing me with new game, new wisdom, and I appreciate you sharing this wisdom, man. Like God damn, bro. You are like, nigga, you know how much my dad loved like jazz music and that type of funk music, because my dad played the bass guitar, you know, so that's who put the trumpet in my hand, you know, back in the jazz.
That's funk, nigga.
Them two niggas.
Your dad is funk.
Facts, man. So I grew up with the funk, man. My dad got the big ass amp in the house in the condo, nigga, going crazy, bro, with his band. So that's where I get it from. Pops, he put I'm in the 3rd grade. The nigga put a trumpet in my hand.
Bass in your face.
He put that bass in my face. He put the trumpet in my hand, and he put the drums in my hand. I played the snare and the bass drum. I played the trumpet and I played the bass drum and the snare drum. I played 3: the bass drum, snare drum, and the fucking trumpet. But I was in when I played the bass drum and the snare, I was in a marching band called the Oakland.
That's hard because you got to read music. Oh my God, you really are a prodigy. I'm not.
You got to read music when you play the fucking trumpet.
You're right, but the drummers though, they normally just wing it. You got to read that shit.
Nah, you got to read music on both shit. So
you got to know the difference between a paradiddle and a what you call it.
Bingo.
It's a paradiddle and a dipadiddle, different diddles.
All that shit, right? So that's how I came up. That's before breakdancing. Then I start breakdancing. You know,
so
I was drawing the whole time. Huh?
You was marching band?
I was in a marching band, Oakland High Steppers, man. I got the big ass
nigga.
Bass drum, boom, 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 boom.
Trip off of this Oakland High Steppers. Like, you an athlete, nigga. You're a pro level athlete. How many niggas could high step and play that drum on beat, nigga?
Facts. Oakland High Steppers.
I know all of us in this music industry. We went. That's the athletic department for musicians. I was in the band 4 years.
See.
What
you play in the band?
Fender Rhodes.
What instrument you played in the band?
I played. So trip this. We didn't have. So we was a big band at Inglewood High School the year before I got there. That's why I went there. Everybody graduated. All the trumpets left, so we didn't have no melody. So were allowed to use a Fender Rhodes to play the melodies and the chords. I did that. And when it didn't have that, I played the bell, the glockenspiel.
Oh, come on, bro. Yeah, we come from the same club. The only thing I don't do is produce. The only thing I don't do is produce, but I co-produce.
You produce. Yeah, you produce vocals.
We bought Tone Capone. My idea was to have the Cold sample. I bought that record at the store. Bought the whole album and bought it to Tone. That beat wasn't playing at the studio. I bought the album at the store and said, "Hey, we want this redone. Why you treat me so bad, Club Nouveau?" And he redid it and flipped it. I had the hook already. I got 5 on it. Laid it how I laid it. You know, just chanting it. The whole hook.
So you know what you did is called, right?
Co-producing.
Producing, nigga, you produced that.
Okay, I don't get credit for it.
No, because let Tone have it. I mean, Tone, Tone, my dog, nigga. I love Tone Capone, but you know what I'm saying? You came with the concept. You came with the loop, the word, the hook. I mean, what, bro?
I came with the whole shit. Numb came with
Yes.
the idea. Numb came with the idea and the title. I just took it from there, made the hook, and said, this is the beat we need to use because nobody used this beat before. And this motherfucker is it. Like what you said, when I was 11, had that shit on repeat when I was little. My dad in the BMW 325i red. You know what I mean? Banging that shit. Boom, 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 boom.
But
boom,
and
boom,
you know,
boom.
that's whole hard.
And that took
You
me
lucky,
like,
man.
we gotta use this beat. What the fuck? That's the best one. They ain't never used it. Took that to the studio and the rest is history, my nigga.
Y'all,
but
and look, though, but let me tell you the part. You also went to Tone Capone and got him to, nigga, bro, what if you'd have went to Boo Boo Capone who made it fucked up? It wouldn't have been a hit. You was smart enough to go to this guy. That's why I say you produced it. So what they say now is what you were you were the record company A&R executive and executive producer on that. See? That's what you were. In the beginning, my nigga.
At the very
that's
beginning.
Like me. I started when I did that breaking shit. I was a composer. I was a film composer. I hadn't made no beats except Breaking and Entering, which was also for a movie. So I started doing records. The moment they asked me to make a talk record, that's when I became a producer.
Right. See, from the DJ straight to producer, but they gave you your credit. I didn't get my credit, you know. So I make the hook, right?
I took it on that case. I knew how to take it. I had a white boy with me. He was like, nah, you got to take that shit. He was grooming me like a motherfucker. Dave Stores.
I didn't have that, man.
Ice-T was hard, too.
Yeah, you had some real niggas in your corner that knew the business. We, like, motherfuckers, we just happy. We out the project selling weed and crack, my nigga. We just happy to get in the studio and work, my nigga. You feel me? It's the way out the ghetto, my nigga. You feel me? So we just in the lab. We didn't know about contracts, money. We still grinding, making money in the streets. I went on tour with Biggie Smalls and I was selling weed to them niggas because I was fresh off the block when they put us on tour. And I still had that.
That's how you get paid, too.
Yeah, I was selling weed for $1,000 an ounce. I was beating their ass. Nigga, Biggie was my best customer. Faith was my best customer. That's how I got relationship with Biggie and Faith, man, period. So, yeah, hustling. And then when I started getting that show money and these soundtracks for $60,000 and nigga,
for like a day's work.
Yeah, I'm getting brick money, my nigga.
For like for y'all get that brick money for 30 minutes on stage, nigga, each.
Man, listen, man, I'm getting brick money. Why risk my freedom selling all this work when I can go to the studio and get a check, get 3 or 4 bricks at one time with these verses? So I threw that shit away and just focused on rap. But yeah, we just appreciate this shit, and we you know what I mean. That's why I moved to LA. Because I was too connected in the streets. I had to separate to elevate. You know what I mean? You know my family. You know the Gov, nigga. You know my
bro.
family.
I know your family. And I do know how you are, too, bro. You came out here as a smart kid, too. You wasn't on some fuck you shit. You ain't never been on no fuck you shit. Nigga, I know cats. I know them from Can-Am, bro. Remember when you was out there the whole time?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I know them folks. All the way over to Bravo and them. Like, I know your people.
Yeah, you know, rest in peace to Shake. You know what I mean? Shakir Stewart. You know, that's one of my cousins too. You know, that's Gov cousin. So you know,
that is. Oh wow.
Yes, Shakir Stewart. That's our cousin. That's family.
Damn, that's deep, nigga.
Yeah,
man, rest in peace. So it's 1989. So now I met Dre, right? He came. So Dre, how I met him, he come to my house with my boy Dave. Dave met him somewhere with some bitches. And he said, man, my boy Glove, he make music. Come see him. He's a DJ at Paradise. And when he told him that, he was like, he knew. So Dave didn't know that 5 years before that nigga rode the bus to come see me. See, I didn't even know this. When I'm meeting Dre, I'm thinking he don't know nothing about me. You see how diabolical my niggas are?
Right.
So he come in, he say, he already know he gonna fuck with me, obviously. He come up in my house. He said, what do you do? I said, man, I'm fucking done. You know, I showed him all the shit I've done and the plaques. I already had plaques. I'm platinum. You know, he ain't talking to a nigga trying to, you know what I'm saying? So I had just started I had an R&B group. I wasn't doing rap. I only did that shit with Ice, and I didn't do no rap because I wasn't. The checks for rap was 100,000. The checks for R&B was 300,000. I'm over here with Babyface. I'm over here with fucking L.A. and Lil Silas Jr. was the president of Universal Music back then, and but I'm with these niggas. I'm working with Quincy Jones. I'm working with real motherfuckers. Like I'm trying to be around them. Fuck rap. No offense, but that's how I was feeling because I didn't think it was a flash, but you know, it was dangerous, nigga. I've done hip hop at risk of life and limb.
Facts.
It was like those bricks, my nigga. Tell me I'm not lying when the Gov come around, my nigga. What?
The Gov was Suge Jr., my nigga. That's my cousin, nigga.
Nigga, he was Sugar Jason, nigga. He was just like you, nigga.
I tell you, the Oakland version. You don't want to fuck with my cousin, man.
No, and I would not know which one was more bloody because Oakland is a hard town, my nigga. I'm just saying.
Yeah, man.
But we had the big
Gov,
empire.
Yeah,
man.
And
come on,
he
man.
was making power moves too, though. You know what I mean? But yeah, like same with Suge. He was making power moves with they rule with an iron fist.
Hey, man, it was more than once I heard a rumor about a studio fire with some people in it tied up in 3 days later with a bad smell to them type shit.
Nigga, I done heard it, man. Listen, man, the stories go on and on, man. Life is good.
My nigga Folk told me a story once I didn't even know, man. He had got kidnapped to do beats and they held him in the house for 4 days. He escaped.
Oh man, I had a situation where they tried to rob me in the studio, man. Lucky my guys was there, and I, you know what I mean, it was a you know what I mean, a drawdown and shit and all types of shit. But it happens like that, man. As long as you got your real ones, your shooters in the building, man, you don't get out safe. But like you say, this rap shit is more dangerous than like, you know what I mean, a police, you know what I mean, or the army or something. Your life is on the line, especially when you start making a lot of money. When you start making a lot of money, the hood start looking at you funny, my nigga. They say you changed, but they changed. They the niggas that got envy and hatred in their heart instead of congratulating and celebrating. Nigga, you representing their hood. You representing a nigga from where they from the struggle when you made it out. It shouldn't be no problem or no hate.
And then, you know, when you come back and give, they hate you more, nigga. They hate it when you come and give turkeys, nigga. So listen to this. This is what I'm doing. I'm gonna avoid all the hate. So I got this plan. I got this money. So I pray to I'm a Christian, right? I don't care what nobody's religion is. I love them all. I just want to tell you what mine is, right?
Absolutely.
I ask God. Okay, so I ask God. I don't really do shit like I used to be in the church and play the organ and shit, but now I'm not really. I'm like, God, what do you? And I keep hearing him say, feed my sheep, right? So now I'm going to go hit a neighborhood that needs it. First, my people coming and taking all the phones and handing them $20 bills. We just want to hold your phone. Here's 20. Here's 20. Everybody get $20. We're going to stand right here with these phones. We're going to come through with black masks, glasses, outfitted. Give everybody what they need, food, money, whatever the fuck, and leave. And then they can get them phones back. No filming. People are going to just hear a rumor about a group of people that help you. You understand? I don't want no press. God is looking.
Right. Let's get back to the story,
man. My nigga. Yeah.
No, you're a blessing, man, because that's our mission out here, man. Our mission is to help spread the word, my G. You know what I mean? Like, on some real shit. Like, how you give back? I give back to the homeless every time I see them. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck
like
what
creed
you are. You know what I mean? Like, I used to be homeless.
Like that, man. Yeah,
me and my mama used to be homeless, nigga. We was in the Salvation Army at homeless shelters and shit. So I appreciate, you know what I mean? I give all to the Salvation Army, everything, my nigga. I always give back, my nigga. You feel me? I stack on my guards. I stack up all the plastic and bottles for my little homeless homegirl. She come through and
get it and shit.
Yeah, come throw all that shit in her basket and
you
go cash out.
Other business. That's supporting business, community business, nigga.
Absolutely, man. And then
I love you, man. I know I said that.
Homeboys, love you too, my brother. Homeboys, I didn't, you know what I mean? Help niggas without no record deals, no signing contracts. Gonzo, I did shit that a nigga that you'll be like a record label did for that nigga. My other homeboys, I did shit that a record label would do for a nigga, but you're not signed to me. I'm putting up money for albums, you know what I mean?
For you to
Producers,
go get
studio
yours.
time, artwork, photo shoots. I'm just a homie.
Putting them in
You know what I
position,
mean?
man.
But I'm
You're
here
a
to help.
kingmaker.
I'm here to help, my nigga. You know what I mean? And if nobody else can see your talent, I can. You feel me? So yeah, let's get this shit going. So yeah, we here to help, my nigga. And I don't keep scoring, my nigga. I know God got me. You feel me?
Yes. Hell yeah. Man, I'm telling you. So look, so I meet Dre 89, right? And so in 89, I'm working on my album for Ruthless. So I was signed to Ruthless, my group Pope Broken Lonely. So every day, Easy E and Dre used to call me in the morning, 6 a.m. Me and Mike Glenn would get on the phone, talk to these niggas. It was great hearing. You know, these is my heroes too, right? I'm here. These niggas selling records in L.A. I've been a record dude. I'm already platinum, so it's like another Laker. We Lakers. And it's like, yeah, nigga, let's go. So we put out this out. As we're doing this, I'm getting to know Dre and saying, man, your business is weird, bro. I know why Cube left. I had met Jerry Heller, and me and my boy Dave was like, so me and Dave, we didn't come like you was. I lived the opposite life of that. All I had was both parents kept working. The steel mill didn't close until I was fucking 21. That's when my dad lost his job, not when I was 2. You know what I'm saying? So and they paid him for some years, so it was cool. It was already good. I didn't have the poor life like that. I had a working man's life, but I wasn't never hungry or broke or not. I could buy myself a car when I was fucking 19 and shit from hustling, shit like that, but legal hustling and shit. So I go to Dre and me and Dave, we like, yo, this business is wrong. Why everything is Heller? Your car leased to Heller. Your house is a Heller. They got these different companies. So he started looking at shit, and DOC, who had just had his accident, started rolling around, you know, with Suge, who was his bodyguard, right? But we like Suge. He fun and he's strong and he don't let shit happen to us. Like, niggas don't fuck with you and Suge around like Gov, like, at all. Like, it's a soft spot. Nigga, you can walk around, crip walk in the middle of Compton, nigga, Bompton. Ain't nothing gonna happen. You was that nigga with Suge. That's Daz, crip walking.
Right. Y'all good money.
So the money that made a pad plus the gangster. Money and gangster make immunity. You know what I'm saying? So it was good, right? So I'm like, Dre started looking. The reason he left Easy was because of the Pope Broken Lonely contract where Easy told him he was gonna get a percentage of the contract. He told him the contract was for $250,000, but we signed him $250,000 per album. It was $1 million. So he paid him on $250,000, but he was supposed to pay him on a ticket. Pissed him off. So that night, we go, Michelle is performing Something in My Heart on Arsenio Hall's show. So Pope Broken Lonely went there with NWA. It was the record label had us go together and sit together because they were starting our burn. I'm sitting between Easy and Dre. When Michelle is performing Something in My Heart, they keep showing the camera. We went home and watched it. That's just the NWA. It got my face. I'm like, I'm not in NWA. It's these niggas. It's NWA. I'm in the middle. While they're doing that, Dr. Dre, now this, I don't think I've ever said this. This is a hella exclusive, nigga. Dr. Dre leans over across me and tells Easy, basically, I gotta look out for Dre. I'm leaving. Right there. In front of me.
Whoa.
In my face, nigga. Like, look, I go like this.
You back up and they do this. Whoa.
This is how much I'm in this shit. But nobody never heard of me. There's pictures that got Dre and Snoop, and I'm standing next to Dre, but you don't see me in the picture.
Wow.
I can point to them. It's a gang of famous pictures. The only time I got a picture with Dre and Snoop, I'm on stage at the MTV Movie Awards and we performing, but I got on a costume and some glasses, nigga.
Come on, bro.
A hair costume. It don't even show my body. I'm a big ass wig with glasses, my nigga. I was cousin it. I was with George Clinton's band, the P-Funk, and I was cousin it with a tambourine taped to my side.
Oh wow,
nigga.
Come on, bro. Hey,
so anyway, so I done met Dre now back in '89, and I started telling him. I said, "Look, man, I'm mixing this record back up before they broke up. Come to the studio that I work at. so that we can, you know. So I was working at this place in the Valley called Can-Am.
Right.
Dre had
The
never
leg-
heard of Can-Am.
The legendary
Studio.
Can-Am.
Right, I've been there for years. So I'm like, I'm a Valley dude. You know how that street, or whatever, Magnolia got all the studios. So
Right.
I bring Dre to Can-Am. But wait, though, he had never even seen an SSL, my nigga. So he had been working on some kind of whack old board over on Torrance at Donovan's
Hold
Dirt
on.
Biker. It was old.
Introduce Dre to the SSL board, and he's the master of mixing. Whoa.
Okay, so Dre,
You said he the second. Who's the first?
Dre is the master, speed
Okay.
racer. That's Dre. He's speed racer. I'm Racer X.
Talk your
You
shit.
get it?
I
I'm
get it.
Racer X. I let him win. I make sure he wins. He's winning,
Absolutely.
but I
Absolutely.
make sure he wins. You follow?
Teamwork
Hey.
made the dream work.
Them niggas go leave and up somebody fucking with Dre shit. Hey. Don't fucking touch that shit. Me. Hey, Daz, leave that drum machine alone. You know, so yes, he's the best. The best is always formed by. So let me just say this. Everything that has a code, there's a code writer outside of the code. We have DNA code. God is the code writer. He's outside of that code. I had a code with my mixing style. I started it in 84. It's 89, nigga. I got a 200 IQ. I'm a motherfucker with. So I go, hey, Dre, remember when you told me? Now he walked in the room. Oh, this is dope. It looked like a fucking spaceship, right? You know how Can-Am main room look, right? So we got the curved SSL. You're right. So
the big boy.
I said, watch this. I said, Dre, remember when you told me when you mix, you got to do a breakdown? Like it's 4 niggas. You got to get everybody in the group. Somebody hold the kick, the snare. You need the faders, and then they got to pull them down together. And if they fuck up, you got to start over. Watch this. I hit a button. Faders start doing the sine wave. All 104 of them. He looked across the room, was like, what the fuck?
Whew.
He was amazed. How many people have amazed Dr. Dre after he was platinum? I'll wait.
That's a head scratcher. I'll wait.
And so this one dude asked me, he said, so I did some music, right? I did this song Explosive. When I did Explosive, it was a tutorial. I stood in the studio. These niggas wanted to stack drum sounds, and I was pissed. All the New York niggas got 8 kicks in.
Hold on, man. Can I please go pour some Jesus juice right quick and let you continue the story? I don't want to stop the story because I want to hear it.
No.
I don't want to walk off.
Remind me where I'm at, man, so that you get that Jesus juice, my man.
We on Explosive. Let me go get. Yeah, take a look.
Yeah, because I'm gonna roll up another one because I forgot how we do.
Yeah, we talk our shit, man. Hold on, man. Chat. Salute to the chat, everybody in the chat, man. They love the conversation, man.
Hey, y'all in the chat, check this out. While we got them going, yuck.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this.
Hold it down. I'll be right back.
New music, twist the glove.
That's what's up. We up in the club, sipping on that liquor, tripping up them clubs. How we ride high, all night, party on the west side. That's right. Sonny Black made man in the rap game. Blaze sweets make heat, never bang, but I'm down. Watch out, move the sound. Yep, like that, baby, I get a wild. Hey, Black, where you get that from? Tight jeans, white tee, tight Louis Vuitton. You know I'm down to get the Soho hot on the Sunset Strip. When it comes to chicks, I'm similar to a minute. Keep my blood on the decks, make the vinyl respect. I go down and on and on and on with it. Chris Love like J's in the fitted. Keep your ladies close, watch how I do it. Big drums, big bass, back to it. Everybody wanna change the rap game.
We did it twice, like I hold you down. Nice. What's up, man? You back?
I'm back, Jack, man. So we is talking about the explosive track, man. You in the studio. You said you produced the explosive track, man, at motherfucking Can-Am, man. Give us the lowdown. Get it, man.
So I left Can-Am and fast forwarded to 1998, and we now at Mama's house in Reno. And we flew out
So
there
you
to
did
work
that in
on.
Reno?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, bro. I did Hello and Explosive the same day, back to back. Like
So this is for Chronic 2001.
But I recorded it in 1998. See, my time frame is different from the Earth's time frame. They get it when we give it to them. I'm telling you when we did it.
Can I add to that? We made 5 on it in 93. We dropped it
See?
in 95. We
Exactly
put it in,
my point.
We put that bitch in the vault. Like, we got one. Let's work on the mixtape, get the buzz, and then when we go on the real album, this is our single. But we had that 2 years ahead of time, and then dropped that bitch, and it still hit like it was brand new. It wasn't 2 years old, none of that shit. It was still the same song, and it did what it did. But that was 2 years old.
Whose idea was that?
The executive producer. Like, yo, because we came in the game under Drew Down. You know, so he had Pimp of the Year and shit. So now we got 5 on. We got our single. Producer, like, put that to the side. We just gonna work on the mixtape.
Yeah, nigga, that dude was very smart.
When we get the deal, we got our song. You know what I mean? So that's how that happened. And then boom, we got the deal with that song. Like, they came looking and we played on that boop boop boop. Like, oh shit, sign them now. Virgin Records, new tribe.
Man, I wish we would have had that kind of wisdom around us, nigga. That's dope as fuck right there, bro. And so that's how we do.
And then one more thing, right? I lived just like you. I had the good side and the bad side. My dad was an engineer at BMW. You know, that's why he had, you know, BMW in San Rafael. That's on the other side of the Golden Gate Bridge. So we lived in Sausalito. That's one of the richest neighborhoods.
Oh, I know Sausalito, my nigga. You grew up like me.
Yeah, so we lived in nigga. I had computers at my desk in the 3rd grade, floppy disks and shit in the 3rd grade, and then I go back to the projects and got to share books and shit. So I had both. Yeah, I go spend weekends with my dad and be in the hood. I bring my hood niggas, nigga. My dad taught niggas how to swim and everything. You feel me? At the condo we had in the hills and shit out there. So I had both life, my nigga. That's how I learned the instruments and shit, all that shit. I had a good life too, my nigga.
That's why you a paradox, bro. That's why I've been sitting here trying to peep that shit, and then you'll do something that make me go, no, he just told me he was homeless. And then it's a paradox. You was both. So now because, look, you are so well-rounded. You should run.
When the nigga was homeless, Dad didn't allow that. Dad came and scooped me up. Like, I ain't let my son be homeless. I moved in with him. Right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so that's man. Yes, sir. Yeah. Shit, I'm shocked he didn't let her come too. Like, just chill until you get it together.
Look, my dad was pimping and he was getting work from Pablo Escobar, my nigga. He was in debt to them niggas, you know?
That's legal and the backdoor money. Now you know. Now I know what part of Sausalito you was at.
No, my dad had Filmo sold up. Ooh, selling heroin and coke, nigga.
Oh, so you like royalty. Say less, my nigga. Say less.
Cool.
But we got I hear you. You know,
one more thing, right? My dad was moving work with Pablo Escobar. You know, back in the 70s, they had to fly there, nigga. Wasn't no Mexico, nigga. So Pops was tapped in, bro. And he had lost some work, a lot of work, and he owed the cartel a lot of money. You know, so when Pablo died, you know, that's when I knew. Because when I moved with him, he told me he was on the run.
Oh,
you know, from the Corinthians. And
so you had to live a certain way.
Right. So after that, you know what I mean? The paper came when Pablo Escobar got killed on the roof. He like, yeah, my debt is paid.
No
you know
shit.
What I mean? It's over. You know what I mean? And he was so happy, my nigga. So yeah, my dad was tapped in, my nigga, super tapped in, bro. So I had both sides.
Yeah, that's some shit right there. That's the shit right there. I love that, man, because you create, your mind works a certain way now. You think differently than most. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why you went and got Tone, nigga, because of that shit, what you just said.
Nah, on some real shit. Our producer got Tone, you know, and Banks was for Drew Down. You know what I mean? Drew Down recorded his whole album in Too Short Studio, Dangerous Studios in West Oakland. When it came to us, we was more hip hop. So our
You
producer
gave
hooked
him
us up
that sample, nigga.
yeah, with a hip hop producer. You know what I mean? Like Tone was real hip hop. Like he matched what we do. Tone also put out 3 Times Crazy. You know, he produced all they shit too. So
Yeah.
you know what I mean? You know what type of vibe Tone had. So yeah, we was over there fucking with Tone instead of Ant Banks, as far as for our shit. But for Drew Down,
Yeah.
perfect for Ant Banks. He got that Too Short,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, Forte type of vibe. You need that Ant Banks funk. You know what I mean? Hella 808, bang it. So that was perfect for
Hell
Drew. But
yeah.
for us, we hella rapping. You know what I mean? So we need some shit. So that's when
You need space, nigga. You need space.
CNH.
That's why that
You know what I
beat
mean?
is like that. You need space, nigga.
Salute to
That
Chris
space.
C.
The way
Yeah,
you rap
Chris
over
C.
that 5 on it, it's the space. Don't nothing.
Right.
Don't nothing. You can rap all in there.
Right, man.
So I
So
love that
salute
shit.
to Tone
So
Capone. Salute
explosive.
to CNH, all that, man. But back to you, man. My bad.
No. This is us, and it's explosive now. So we doing we're doing music for King T's record right now. That's why we fly out of town. King T with us. So we shoot out there, and so they're talking about these are other producers in the room: Butters, Scooby Doo, a couple other cats. DJ Var, rest in peace, was with us, and so we was like, he did the battle round, DJ Var. So we was like, I said, nah, we need to teach these niggas. All we need is one kick, one snare, and one hi-hat. Fuck all that stacking drums, nigga. We know how to get drums. Watch this. And I grabbed a breakbeat record and I played the loop, right? I was like, see this loop? See how niggas would normally sample this loop? It'd be like, doom, ticka tack, ticka doom, doom, tack. That's the loop, right? I said, watch this. It go doom, ticka tack, ticka doom, doom, tack. I would go doom, ticka tack and take my finger off. And then start again, doom, ticka tack. So I made the loop, doom, ticka tack, doom, ticka tack, doom, ticka tack. And then I put the kick and the hi-hat. Explosive. Boom, ticka pop, boom, ticka pop. I was like, you see? And then I said, I always wanted to use this sample. And I didn't know it was Bumpy's Lammet. I went and got, Little Kim did a record, or Mob Deep, somebody got a record with that. It goes there. I
Yeah,
said, but I want to slow it down and go. I just want to play that part. Remember, I was already chopping shit in half. So I did the same with the loop. The loop go, and then I'll just play that. So I said, but I don't want to loop it. We just need to get Sean to play it and get Colin to play the bass line. That's why I didn't sample it. I flew Colin in, play this. He was playing in one way. I said, no, listen to the record. Not do. You know, I produced that shit, nigga. I had to make them. I was recreating some shit that I wanted. When I finished, I said, there we go. King T busted, wrote a rap, got on it. The next thing I fucking know, King T ain't on the label no more. And them tracks, I hear Dre is doing a new album. He decided to do The Chronic 2. And then Suge stole the name. So now it's 2001. Now it's 1999. Remember I told you we did it in 98.
So hold on. Explosive was King T song originally?
Originally, before all these niggas, Royce the 5'9" and all them got on that beat, I made it in King T's presence for him with Dr. Dre standing by. And as I told the young man, he said, well, what did Dre do besides mix and record vocals? I said, watch. He sat back there and watched me make it. Made the whole shit. And then he sat down and recorded the vocals. And it's and I played the part. I played the bell part, and Sean, I played the only keyboard part on there, the bell. Ding ding. It's 2 parts. Those are my chord. Ding 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 ding, and that that's me. I'm playing the keys. The only one of my tracks that somebody else played on was Phone Tap. Kamara played the Wurlitzer part, which was ill as fuck. He came up with that shit. I was like, oh my nigga, that's dope.
Man, Phone Tap.
Yeah.
Oh my lord.
But
that's another
out of
one,
all
man.
my tracks, that's the only one Dre ever added music to.
That Phone Tap is amazing. That motherfucker, man. That was the hottest shit on the Firm album. Period.
They
Straight
released
up.
them in the wrong order. They should have put out Phone Tap first. That album would have sold 3 million copies. Brah!
Yeah, they did that Square Biz, Firm Biz shit first. Even though that was a dope ass video, that wasn't the right one. The Phone Tap would have had that shit off the rip.
They should have released it like you said, but they could have did that to like white radio and sent only
Right.
niggas Phone Tap.
Mm-hmm.
That's how they was doing it back then. They had an urban department that was black. They didn't even know the people in Pop. You remember the Pop when you used to go visit up in the Pop?
Facts.
You was Virgin, nigga, right? Or who was you guys signed to?
Yeah, we was Virgin, New Tribe. Yep,
You,
we was
yeah,
over there,
you know that New Tribe. Y'all would go up there as New Tribe, up in Virgin. And
That
see
was
all
the black.
shit.
That was the black department. That was the urban
That's
department.
right. New Tribe was urban, and that was my boy's label. New Tribe was what's his name? Who was the
Eric Brooks. Eric Brooks.
Yeah, nigga.
E. Brooks, man. Salute to E. Brooks.
E. Brooks. Good Lord.
Mm-hmm. I just
Y'all
interviewed
did
him.
very well.
I interviewed him like a few
How's he
months ago.
doing?
Oh, he's doing great. He got big, E. Brooks gonna get to the money, man. He's doing a lot of big pop moves and shit behind the scenes, man. I forgot the particulars, but he up. He's super up. He's fucked this industry shit. He leveled all the way up.
Yeah, beautiful, man. So now, Stranded on Death Row, you asked me about. So I just felt it wasn't even so trip this. As you said, Tone Capone produced 5 on it, right?
Right.
But you took him to sample and had the idea, right?
Right.
So watch this. Dre came to me and said, I want you to do a beat. I said, okay. He said, I want you to use, what did he say? I want you to use this part here from Sing a Simple Song and another part. He actually told me what he wanted, like you did with that. I went home, made some drum sounds, put my beat together, got a loop, and then when it got that, so that part that goes,
yep,
like in Deep Cover, you hear it, in the background. So if you loop that, that's a stereo thing. If you loop the left side, it goes, if you loop the right side, it don't do nothing. It goes, it's lower, but it got no keep. So I took that part. That's why Death Row, Strand on Death Row, it got that grit. That's Sing a Simple Song up under there.
They're doing
and he
that
said,
shit.
dude, and so watch this. So I put that shit together, made the beat, bam. Took it to the studio, recorded it. He came in, he's like, that's perfect. Watch this. He grabbed this organ sample and the shit at the beginning of the song, he said, I got this. He put that on there, right? The intro.
With Bushwick Bill in the intro.
Where he's talking. But then I took the part, I took that and said, oh, where it go? I'm gonna loop it right there. And I looped it. So we did it. That's how we always work. I would make the beat, he would add something. He didn't always add something. It was usually vocals, but if he did, it could be percussion. But Dre got this magic. When he adds something, whoa!
It's the shit that was missing. It's exactly what it needed.
Times a million, my nigga, right? Even if it's like something, she say something in my heart, something to make a will and you, and it goes, bing, that little ding. Everybody remember that bell, nigga.
Facts.
That's like what he added, bro. We need to put this here. Bing.
One little
like,
bing, took it to the next level.
So like he's like me. I hear music and then I put it down. Like I pull it out the air. God just got this music all the time. I'm hearing it now. I just don't feel like writing. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't understand motherfuckers when they say writer's block when you can steal from anybody on earth. Like, what do you mean writer's block? You can just go find your favorite rapper and start with his line. It was
No,
all a dream. Chris
no,
loved reading out magazines and just go.
it's not easy, but still,
Yeah,
the
it's the start though.
motivation.
Normally the hard part is to get down the hill.
Yeah. You got the start. As long as you got the start, you good money. But look, peep this, right? When the motivation ain't there, when the soul ain't there, when you ain't motivated, like hip hop is a iron sharpen iron, steel sharpen steel type of game. You know what I mean? Somebody gonna come out and you need that competitive because it's competitive like sports. It's like the producers, you know what I mean? You'll hear what Pharrell and them did or Timberland and them did. Oh, I gotta come. Same with the rappers. You'll hear what, you know what I mean? Like Snoop and them doing, or you know what I mean, Bone Thugs or whatever it may be.
We should call it the
Scarface.
hip hop league, my nigga.
Yeah, I gotta come. I got to play in this league. I gotta really go out there and play ball. So it's competitive and you motivated. Right now, it's not competitive and you're not fucking motivated. The most competitive shit that we done got out of hip hop in the last 10 years was Drake versus Kendrick. And that stepped shit up so tough that rappers are afraid to drop right now because it stepped it up to a level that they're not doing. Right?
Yeah, that's that.
So niggas saying, oh, hip hop is dead. Oh, they want the intellectual rap. No, nigga, you gotta start doing better. If you knew better, you'd do better, right?
Man, dude, say that again, my nigga. I'm gonna tell you, man, I just don't. That I hear you and I understand that, but I have a perpetual hunger. I'm like the Kobe Bryant of fucking the music. Like it ain't no day I'm not gonna be in here at 4 a.m, motherfucker. I'm retired too. I don't give a
Look
fuck.
how well versed you are,
Ain't
though.
nobody better, nigga. Don't nobody,
Yeah.
can't nobody, dude. I'm gonna start a TV show called Producer Island, and I'm gonna challenge every motherfucker on the planet to come on the island. We got 2 studios, and it's gonna get ranked like this. If you don't use nobody, you got 100 points. When you start using motherfuckers, your points get taken away. And I guarantee you, when they start hiring engineers, they lose. You understand? Nigga, I go in the room by myself.
Yeah, I record myself too.
No,
Hooks,
not
all
just
that shit.
record, my nigga. I'm recording, mixing, playing all the parts, singing all the parts. I'm fucking
that
doing
right
that.
That's
nigga,
a booth right behind you. That's a booth.
I got. Oh, you can see my shit.
No, I just showed you
Nigga.
my booth. I just turned around.
Oh, I
and showed
see
you
it.
my little,
Oh, I was talking about this. My little
hey,
shit.
this chair, man. You see that sound booth right there? This little booth right there with the headphones and shit.
I
Yeah.
do.
Yeah,
See, this my
we
booth.
get down
See that
to
little silver
motherfuckers,
thing?
man. What'd you say?
You see that?
Yes. Yeah, I see that
That's
motherfucker
my
ready to go.
Yeah, that's my booth. I don't even need a booth because I keep it quiet. I rap in here with my plants, my nigga. Hey, but bro, I'm gonna tell you, man, that shit, that desire, you can't let that become a. So when people retire, they die. That's because they lose that spark. I'm not speaking on you. I'm speaking on general public, not you personally. Because I was gonna say you already have exhibited the fact that you are an outlier anyway. You Kobe mentality. You building something. You ain't sitting on your ass. I see you. You ain't dropped because you ain't ready to drop. You are planner. So there's 2 people. There are people who build through a tragic thing, or the people who circle the wagons. I ain't never seen you make a circle.
Oh, absolutely, man. And look, peep this, right? This is my go-to when I don't got motivation. Because I think every hip-hop artist should do this, man. I go listen to my old shit, the last album. I compete with that. If I ain't got no nigga to compete with in this game, I'm going to compete with myself. And I got to make an album better than the last album. So that's always my go-to. I got to outdo the last album.
That's how come I knew you was always motivated. Remember I said that? I said, not you, because we exist differently. This business is as athletic, like, and it's a league. They pick you. Like, I'm in the China league right now. I'm still in the league, but I'm not in NBA because I haven't produced any A-list artists since Exhibit or something. So I'm in the China league, but I'm still in the league. You still got to dominate. You still got to know what the fuck you're talking about or doing. You got to understand the styles. I live in the future. Yep. I make shit that people want to do. I don't make shit what people are doing. And the one thing that I know how to do, just like you, and you even said it, is that we made that shit back then. The only motherfuckers that know how to make it is us. When I get ready, you heard that beat I was playing.
Right.
Motherfucker,
Fact.
what? We gonna come with it when we ready. We're planning,
Right.
y'all. This is and we know from January to April is the best time to drop that new shit, my nigga.
And that's when I'm coming with it. What's some advice you got for the new artists and the new producers and DJs and whatnot? Like you an OG, you a veteran, man. They'll love to hear some game. You know what I mean? Like, to help step their level up. What do the youngsters need to do to, really bring that soul music back?
I think young people, first off, I feel like when you get older, you get stuck in an age, you pick it and you stay there. So we all chose an age because we're older, but the youth, they may or may not have gotten past that age that they choose to stick with. I'm going to tell all the young people here something, bro. Listen to yourself. You can hear what the others are saying and maybe or maybe not incorporate something of use. Use. When motherfuckers get to telling you that's or that's not, they don't live in your universe. They don't know what that or that isn't in your universe. Like you might have to explain a verse or a bar to a person who wasn't standing there at the Mexican restaurant when the cockroach ran by that you rapped about, type shit. Or why you said 5 on it, nigga, like that day. You know what I'm saying? So listen to your heart. That's where the soul is. Y'all are listening to AI and a lot of y'all are talking to Chat GPT as a friend. I've learned that. Motherfuckers be hanging with Chat GPT, bro.
Wow.
Whenever I do that shit, I get weary. It does something to me. I can't do it for more than 45 minutes, bro. I'm smarter than them. They keep fucking my shit up. I only use it for graphic design and they be fucking up. I'll say, put a border around that. That shit come back different. Motherfucker, what's wrong with you? I argue with them. But we're training them. This is the shit they're talking about. Okay, so another thing for the young. Love your homies. Like, don't just like them. And support them, man. You got a best friend that's selling t-shirts. You don't got to buy a t-shirt, post it. Hey, my friend's selling t-shirts. Hey, leave a good comment. Man, them shirts look dope. Like, this shit brings me tears, man. Your friends are watching, and they not saying shit. And one of your friends knows somebody that could give you $1 million. And they don't even know if they just say, boop, that person will see it and go, I like this guy. And they don't even know how you got connected. Positive. Try to eliminate all words that go into the direction away from what you're trying to do. Notice how I didn't say negative or never. Any of those, I just said them on purpose now to give you an example. Try not to even use, I said not. Try to use those words as little as possible. If ever.
Tell them why, though. Tell them why.
2 things. Number 1, the Bible got this thing, right? The 10 Commandments. One of them is thou shalt not curse. So I'm going to tell y'all something. Number 2, every time you open your mouth and say anything negative about yourself, that's a curse. That's what the Bible's telling you not to do. Do not speak negative, ever. Do not speak negative, ever. Especially about yourself. Have you ever noticed whenever you say, I'm broke, you're broke? Why don't you say, I'll give you this is free. This will work for all of you. I remember when I was broke. Every time you want to say I'm broke, say, man, I remember when I was broke. Motherfuckers gonna be looking at you like you crazy. Just use that. Replace it with that statement. And then your mind will place brokenness as a memory, not as a today. That's for free. The rest you gotta come to me.
You dropping gems, man. I tell you this, you also, because speaking into existence, man, I had plenty of albums when I talked about cars and shit I didn't have, and by the time the album came out, I had it.
You had it.
I had that shit.
See, yeah, you're a prophet, bro. You know it. And you know it. That's why you don't rap about ready to die.
Oh, hell no. I never put myself in I could rap about what happened back in the day, but I'm not going to say nothing right now to get me off in a rap or in any bad predicament. I'm going to give you one example, right? Me and Drew Down was with Mike Dean. We had the motherfucking La Montrose on the side of like Centinela, like the La Montrose Hotel with the little balcony and shit. So
I know
we
the
got the whole,
Montrose nigga shit.
they got the
You
little
talking
living
my
room.
language, nigga.
Yeah, they got the living room with the little kitchen and shit, you know what I mean, with the balcony and shit, the pool on the roof. So we was recording in the motherfucking Mike Dean hotel room, you know, recording in the
That's how he
motherfucking
did.
bathroom, and he
Right.
had all the motherfucking plug-ins, the big racks and shit in the living room. So me and Drew Down making a song like I want to get out of jail or some shit like that, right? Drew Down at this time got warrants like a motherfucker. He on the run. If he get caught, he's doing 2 years. So Drew Down smoked Black and Mild. So it's, you know, it's a little 7-Eleven right there down the hill on Santa Monica.
Right, that's right.
Right. So
Come on.
so Drew Down drive down there to get some Black and Milds, man, not knowing that this nigga done had his rent a car for like 60 days and the rent a car is reported stolen. This nigga pull up in that bitch, man. The boys blurp the nigga, man, and he goes to jail for 2 years. And we're making the song like I don't want to go to jail and all this shit. And he actually goes to jail 5 minutes later. After that song, I'm not talking no negative shit like that no more.
God is with you, bro. You
No,
experienced shit. Hey,
I'm
how
not.
old was you when that happened? Maybe 26?
This is shit. This is like what? This is like what? I want to say 99. This is like right. We working like on Thugged Out the Appalachian like
So
them
you like
days.
30
Yeah,
something.
like probably like like no, I'm like 25, like 25,
Yeah, that's
26.
what I said, 26. So
Yeah,
nigga, you learned that lesson very young, bro. You were you a prodigy, dude. I'm telling you, you learned shit young. That's
And
very you're blessed, bro. That's an angel. Your angels are powerful,
I
nigga.
seen with my brother Tupac, my favorite artist. I seen what he did. He used to always speak that negativity about himself. I seen when Biggie started doing this shit, you know, life after death, ready to die, all that type of shit. And then it came. You know what I mean? You can't play with the atmosphere. You can't play with the universe like that, man. Because the universe
Powers
will
out there you don't know.
yeah, the universe will answer you, man. And rest in peace to
Hey.
Pac and Biggie. You know what I mean?
I love
Straight
to.
up.
I never got to meet Biggie. I met Pac once. We smoked. I love that nigga. I tell you, I rap about. I got around, walked the verse for 1,000 years. Did the show for 1,000 years. Like nigga, I'm here, nigga.
Facts, man.
I'm here. Hip hop no gun masterclass. That's one of my bars.
So peep this, man. What's next for you, man? You DJing, you've been DJing, you start off DJing. That's the lineage, bro. Like you want to go down here and talk about all your new ventures, man. What you got going on, man? You got the nightclubs going on, you're going overseas and shit, you're wiggling, touring and shit, man. You get beats, like you're doing a lot of shit, man. What we doing, man? We putting out Reckless anniversary, like what we doing, man? Talk your shit, bro.
So what we gonna do now is we gonna go get iced tea and do Reckless again, but I'm gonna have some bars this time too. It's gonna be fun. And then we're gonna put that on a little thing. I got this thing that's called Red Shirt Freshman. That's my album. I got over 40 songs on it. It's what I call a forever album. I'll forever put music. I'm only doing one album, but I'm always put new music on that album. And I'll release it limited through vinyl when I upgrade songs as it goes. But like you get the 40 and it's $10 a song. So right now my album is $400. Plus I add part one of my audio book. Yeah, nigga. I add part one of my audio book. Yeah, all my shit, all my content is gonna be on this thing. Every visual, every movie, everything I've ever done, all the music will eventually be on this forever album. Like, and it'll keep adding music after I'm gone if it hasn't reached over. I got over 1,500 pieces already.
Wow.
I got 1,100 songs registered with ASCAP, bro.
You're gonna have a lot of volumes.
Well, yeah, you can call them that, but it's like you get one download and I upgrade it. So once you get in, and then I'm gonna have a subscription version too, where you can just pay $10 a month.
You could download it once, and you're gonna keep on adding songs to it.
I'm gonna hit like you when you get it, you got to give me your email. So when the new songs drop, I'll do a mixtape, 10 songs. I send them to you. Bang, you got it. Every time new music come, it gets sent to you where you can download it.
Boom.
You get the copy. You download it into your computer. You don't stream it. You hear me, right?
Right. Come on, man.
That's the part,
bro. God.
Yeah,
damn,
and then
bro.
Reckless and all that shit's gonna be on there. I'm gonna do every. It's like so. It's a glorified NFT. When cats start tripping on NFTs, I decided to flip mine and make it accessible by just using cash and make it a voluminous, like you said. Every time I add, the price goes up. That's why you want it. Now, if you pay $20, you don't never gotta pay again. I got my girl bought 5 copies at $20. She got all that shit, and I got a dude that just bought it. The last one I sold was $280. That was the last price point I was really selling, right at 300.
Wow.
So I've sold one at 300, and I've sold at every price point in between. I probably sold about 35 records, but I probably made about $8,000.
Quick question while you're talking about that, right? I'm glad you said that because I noticed a lot of artists is doing the direct to customer thing, right? But Joe Budden said something that was very interesting, man. And he damn near flashed on this whole like podcast, as co-host and shit. He was like, man, if you niggas don't understand, music is tech. It ain't about the labels now. It's becoming tech. It's ran by the tech industries, right? And the reason why I say that, right, because I notice a lot of artists have put their publishing, their masters on the block. What's it called? The block something? What is it called? The blockchain
So
or something?
you talking about blockchain? Yeah, that's
Blockchain.
one side of it.
They've been auctioning
But
their shit off
But
on
Bieber
blockchain.
sold his to Blackstone, nigga.
See,
Blackwater,
same,
I mean. Like,
same.
that's Blackwater. That's the government.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the shit where they auctioning they shit off.
Yeah, the blockchain, that's the NFTs.
Yeah, the NFT and they shit, bro, and the blockchain, bro. So it's getting very technical. Far as like we used to have to go get a publishing deal from BMI, Sony, ASCAP, all that shit. Now they're doing it with investors. An investor could buy your publishing,
Well, because everybody learned that all record companies are banks. They will borrow money and loan it. That's all they do. Then they hire people that can go find talent and they pay them a salary. Record companies are banks. So if you got money and you can hire the right staff, you can become a record company. So the tech companies are buying up all the publishing because they got an idea for content in the future. This is all AI play. That's why Bieber sold his shit. These motherfuckers, they don't live in the future. They live in the past. That's why they sell. This is what I say. You circle the wagons or you build through. I'm buying a tech company. You know what I'm saying? Or I'll create. So look, there's 2 types. There's those that you speak of, and then there's types like yourself, myself, and Bill Gates. Vertical monopoly. You do it all. Bill Gates did all that shit. That company don't exist without Bill Gates. You get it, right?
Right.
Nucleus. He got 1,000 presidents. He makes every decision.
Woo.
They all report to him. You understand, right?
Yes.
That's one man's company, bro. And he got over 30,000 employees. So that's one guy walking the earth. He can be anywhere at once. Anywhere his company is, call me. You get it? Like that's the game, bro. Be everywhere.
That's
Fuck
the game.
this money shit that they don't get it. And this is the last thing I'm gonna get to kids. Anything you put behind this skin, you get to keep, my nigga. How about that? The money ain't shit. Anything behind the skin, because you've heard many people that died and came back and told you about it. And they remembered their name. Sure, some have died and came back with amnesia. They usually have a head trauma. But I got a buddy just told.
Woo! When they get to talking that shit, they get to blurping you. Boy, they just froze my guy up. Boy, that boy start talking that reincarnation, man. Reincarnated. They blurt my nigga out, man. God damn, they got my nigga on. He started talking about all these tech companies buying publishing. Boy, look at this, man. They froze my man up, man. They put the nigga in the matrix. Hey, Chris, tap back in. I'm going to remove you and then bring you back in. Chris, tap back in. Because they got my nigga on froze. They got my nigga frozen. Yeah, let's bring Chris back in, man. We was talking some real game, man. But yeah, like Joe Budden said, it's really going to the tech. The tech companies, man. Like Chris said, the tech companies is buying up the publishing and the masters because they got a big plan for AI. you know. And I was just talking about how, you know, Daz just said he did a whole AI album, you know what I mean? And it's slapping, you know what I mean? But it don't sound like he produced it. It's different, you know what I mean? It's definitely a lane. I ain't shitting on it. It's dope. He doing all types of different styles of music. It's dope, but it don't sound like that. It sounds like I'm rapping, but production wise, it don't, you know what I mean? It ain't that ambitious of a rider, you know what I mean? You know, Daz style of beats, you know, you could tell that somebody else produced it, you know. But yeah, let's wait for Chris, man, to tap back in, man. Y'all been getting a hella game, man. I hope y'all got y'all notebooks out, man. That man gave us a history lesson, man, from the breakdancing days to the Death Row days, NWA days, man. You know what I mean? Suge Knight days. Like, come on, man. This is real history in the making. I definitely got to chop this interview up, man. He was dropping so many gems, man. Lord have mercy, man. And just to learn that he was the nigga that had the breakdance and be reckless and he was in breaking. That's mega legendary, man. You know, he did the Mac Dre beat too, man. You know what I mean? Salute to the Gov. He lined that up. When he said, who made the beat? Dr. Dre did it. That was Chris the Glove, you know what I mean? That made that beat, man. Was it I'm in the building, I'm feeling myself? One of them beats that one of Mac Dre biggest hits, man. Chris the Glove did that, man. You know what I mean? But the Gov, my cousin, told him that Dr. Dre did the beat when really Chris the Glove did the beat. You feel me? So when he said, who did the beat? Dr. Dre did it. But Chris did that beat, man. Rest in peace. The Thea's in peace to my nigga Mac Dre, man. Rest in peace to Furrow, man. You feel me? And say, yeah, I'm definitely glad you brought him on, man. This is the part 2, man. Like, he got so much history, man. We had to go back and do a part 2. We did a part 1 already. You know what I mean? But damn, man, if we can't get my brother back in, man, you know what I mean? It's been a great interview, man. You know what I mean? We're just gonna bring you the dope shit, man. You know, the historians, man, the legends, man. You know what I mean? Had to do it on the afternoon shot of the game, you know what I mean? Early bird get the worm, but we coming back tonight, man. We got Bo Rock tapping in tonight on Smoke a Lot Radio, man, plus a DJ from I don't know what station, but a big super station, man. Let me hold on, man. Let me give bro. Damn, where my phone at? Okay, here we go. Let me give bro his proper respect, man. Let me let y'all know who this dude is, man. I can't, you know, not know who I'm interviewing. That's hella unprofessional. So hold on. Let me get this right. Boom. Okay. It is boom. Okay, his name is Fatal, man. Yeah, DJ Fatal, man. You know what I mean? He worked for the radio shows and shit, and you know, book talent and shit. So we're gonna have a diverse crowd tonight. Lady Vinny gonna be back in the building. You know what I mean? Off of vacation, back to fuck with the nation. You feel me, man? I think we're gonna wrap this up, man. Salute to Chris the Glove, man. We're gonna bring him back to talk some more shit, man. Y'all go follow him on the gram at DJ Chris the Glove. You feel me? And follow us on the gram at Smoke a Lot Radio. Follow me on the gram at Regime General, man. Y'all hit them likes on the way out. Salute to the whole chat, man. Showing y'all where it's really at on the afternoon side of the game. You feel me? We be back tonight, Dynamite Smoke a Lot Radio, 8 p.m. Same bat time, same bat channel. Yuck Mouth TV. Subscribe to your guy. Tickle that like button on the way out. Smoke a Lot Radio. We out this motherfucker. Salute to Chris the Glove Taylor. Another motherfucking legendary interview. We out, man. Be easy, y'all. Have a great motherfucking afternoon. Yada. See y'all tonight.
Yuck Mouth TV. Yada. Yuck Mouth TV. Yada.